The hospice doctors are in a support role to our teams that go out to the homes, nursing homes, or wherever the patient lives. We're overseeing the medical part of their care. Sometimes we may actually make a visit, a home visit, but more often than not, we're supporting the team by being available 24/7 to give orders or write prescriptions for comfort medications that may be required, to coordinate the care with the community physicians if they're involved, and to oversee the medical care plan. Patients at the end of life, patients who are no longer curable with medical care, still need great medical care, and they need a lot more than that. They need more than just medications and a medical care plan. They need every kind of support for themselves and their family, whether it be emotional, spiritual, practical help. But we doctors realize that they still need attentive medical care. So what we're going to tend to focus on in terms of the medical aspects of the case are those things that will help them to feel better and to feel better soon, so they can have the very best quality of life possible in whatever time they have remaining. And so it was really working with patients that drew me toward hospice. I could tell that when patients got to that point in their illness where our medical treatment was no longer going to prolong their life, that a lot of times they were getting a lot of things done to them that were not helpful anymore and was actually making them sicker. And to be able to sit down with a patient, be honest with them about their illness and what they can expect, to explore their goals, to find out what they really want, and then to make sure that's what they get, would allow us sometimes to stop some treatments that not only weren't helping, but were actually making them feel worse. And then to focus on getting them comfortable and feeling the best they can, and then bringing in the whole team to support them and their family so that they could have the very best quality of life they could. I found that to be something we could always do. So we can't always cure somebody, but we can always comfort them and support them having the best possible quality of life. One of the things I love about our volunteers is that that's the gift they bring. They bring the gift of their own humanity, of being themselves. More than anybody else on the hospice team, the volunteer is on an equal footing with the patient. They're not there in a professional role. They're not the doctor giving the doctor's orders or the nurse who's assessing their medical condition. They're a fellow human being there to support them, and that is so powerful. Well, I'd like our hospice volunteers to know that regardless of what kind of work you do for this organization, you are making a huge difference. But everything volunteers do is a tremendous help to us. Volunteers who help us write thank you notes, volunteers who help us make phone calls, volunteers who help us file away important papers, volunteers that serve on our boards, volunteers that serve on our committees, volunteers that help us put on events and raise money so we can provide care that's not covered by Medicare, and care then for children who we're taking care of charitably, or to provide more bereavement care. Whatever our volunteers do, it's special and it makes a big difference here.